Hey there, how's it going? Hope everyone is well. It's another beautiful day here, and we are here to do the Course in Miracles lessons. Now, today we start a new review. The review is review number 4, and this is the introduction. This is how we will be doing the next lessons. It's basically an instruction on how we will tackle the review, okay? It'll be 2 lessons a day. So let's go ahead and start with the introduction for review number 4. Now we review again, this time aware we are preparing for the second part of learning, how the truth can be applied. Today we will begin to concentrate on readiness for what will follow next. Such is our aim for this review and for the lessons following. Thus, we review the recent lessons and their central thoughts in such a way as will facilitate the readiness that we would now achieve. There is a central theme that unifies each step in the review we undertake, which can be simply stated in these words. My mind holds only what I think with God. So let me repeat that again. My mind holds only what I think with God. This is a fact and represents the truth of what you are and what your Father is. It is this thought by which the Father gave creation to the Son, establishing the Son as co-creator with himself. It is this thought that fully guarantees salvation to the Son, for in his mind no thoughts can dwell but those his Father shares. Lack of forgiveness blocks this thought from his awareness, yet it is forever true. Let us begin our preparation with some understanding of the many forms in which the lack of true forgiveness may be carefully concealed. Because they are illusions, they are not perceived to be but what they are, defenses that protect your unforgiving thoughts from being seen and recognized. Their purpose is to show you something else and hold correction off through self-deceptions made to take its place. And yet your mind holds only what you think with God. Your self-deceptions cannot take place of truth. No more can a child who throws a stick into the ocean change the coming and going of the tides, the warming of the water by the sun, the silver of the moon on it by night. So do we start each practice period in this review with readying our minds to understand the lessons that we need and the lessons that we read and see the meaning that they offer us. Begin each day with time devoted to preparation of your mind to learn what each idea you will review that day can offer you, in freedom and in peace. Open your mind and clear it of all thoughts that would deceive, and let this thought alone engage it fully and remove the rest. So here's a thought that we're supposed to have before we start our lessons. My mind holds only what I think with God. My mind holds only what I think with God. 5 minutes with this thought will be enough to set the day along the lines which God appointed and to place his mind in charge of all the thoughts you will receive that day. They will not come from you alone, for they will all be shared with him, and so each one will bring the message of his love to you, returning messages of yours to him. So will communion with the Lord of hosts be yours, as he himself has willed it be. And as his own completion joins with him, so will he join with you, who are complete as you unite with him and he with you. After your preparation, merely read each of the 2 ideas assigned to you to be reviewed that day. Then close your eyes and say them slowly to yourself. There is no hurry now, for you are using time for its intended purpose. Let each word shine with the meaning God has given it, as it was given to you through his voice. Let each idea which you review that day give you the gift that he has laid in it for you to have of him. And we will use no format for our practicing but this. Each hour of the day, bring to your mind the thought with which the day began, and spend a quiet moment with it. Then repeat the 2 ideas you practice for the day unhurriedly, with time enough to see the gifts that they contain for you, and let them be received where they were meant to be. We add no other thoughts, but let these be the messages they are. We need no more than this to give us happiness and rest, an endless quiet, perfect certainty, and all our Father's wills that we receive as the inheritance we have of Him. Each day of practicing, as we review, we close as we began, repeating first the thought that made the day a special time of blessing and of happiness for us, and through our faithfulness restored the world from darkness to light, from grief to joy, from pain to peace, from sin to holiness. God offers thanks to you who practice thus this keeping of His word, and as you give your mind to the ideas for the day again before you sleep, His gratitude surrounds you in peace, wherein He wills you be forever, and are learning now to claim again as your inheritance. Okay, so that is the introduction into what we will be doing with the next review, which is review number 4. We will take 5 minutes in the beginning of the day to think on that one thought that the Course is telling us to think of, which is, my mind holds only what I think with God. And hold that thought strong in your mind. Close your eyes and think about it the first 5 minutes of the day. And once you have it, then you read the 2 review ideas for the day, which will be 2 lessons that we have previously already done. And then to do that same action every hour, if possible. Remember, we're trying our best to do the Course as best as, to follow it as best as we can. So that is what it's asking for you to do it. First 5 minutes of the day, and then every hour if possible. So here we go. Let's go on to what the first 2 lessons or 2 ideas that we will be reviewing. This is lesson 141 in the Course in Miracles. We will be reviewing lessons 121 and 122. So first, let's focus on the thought of the day, which is, my mind holds only what I think with God. So close your eyes and say to yourself, my mind holds only what I think with God. Hold that thought strong in your mind and realize what it means. It means that you clear your mind of all illusionary thoughts, and all you hold in your mind present is the thoughts of God, which is peace, joy, tranquility, happiness, love. Hold that for 5 minutes. And then once you have that thought strong in your mind, we read the lessons. 121. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. Now think of what that means to you. What does forgiveness, being the key to happiness, mean to you? That means, can you be happy? And what will forgiveness give you? If you learn to forgive, if you are able to forgive, you will release those chains that are holding you, either in guilt, because you can't forgive yourself, or the binding that happens when you can't forgive someone else. So hold those thoughts and remember, forgiveness is a key to happiness. The next lesson is 122. Forgiveness offers everything I want. Forgiveness offers everything I want. What do you want? You want happiness. You want freedom. You want peace. You want joy. You want love. But do you want temporary or eternal? Eternal is what I believe we all want. Eternal love, eternal peace, eternal happiness, eternal joy. And forgiveness is a way to attain those. when you forgive yourself for believing the illusion, when you forgive others for you believing they wronged you, you release yourself from those shackles per se. And you are now free to remember who you truly are. You are a spiritual being, sons and daughters of God, filled with joy, happiness, peace, and love. And that is all you are. Forgiveness offers everything I want. So those are the two lessons to review, 121 and 122. So I hope you enjoyed the review. We will be doing this for a while. And hopefully you take the time to rest your mind from the illusionary thoughts of the world. Rest in peace from all that minutia that happens, the worry, the sadness, the anxiety, all that. Let it go and give yourself 5 minutes to rest and to focus on God and focus on peace and focus on joy and happiness and love. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I will see you again tomorrow. I hope you are having a wonderful day and you are with those that you love and that you truly find that place where you can be peaceful. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.